I have an honest question, and I'm not being facetious, which I know is hard to believe because I'm a petty bitch, but this is a for real question. Now, let me just start off by showing you a video. This was taken at a Target store in a suburb of Minneapolis yesterday. Now, what happened was a whole bunch of jackbooted thugs showed up armed to the teeth, and they looked for a couple of men who, well, let's just say they weren't of the Caucasian variety. And I've edited this video because I just wanted you to see the last part for a reason. So there was this whole big skirmish, there was a whole big fight. It was like 20-1 that they tackled these guys and did all this horrible stuff with a bunch of people watching, yelling and screaming at them the entire time. Watch this video and I'm gonna be right back.
Christian! Where the fuck is the paperwork? How is this okay? No, answer the fucking question. Why are you guys not answering the fucking question? Yeah, record that shit. Record that shit.
The best way to melt ice is to use just plain white salt. So I, for one, am convinced that the downfall of this entire organization will only happen if there is widespread participation of white suburban women with cameras and attitudes. Now, I know you're thinking, well, that didn't work out in the favor of Renee Nicole Good, but I think that's an exception, and I'm gonna explain why in a minute. Give me a second. Now, I edited that video on purpose just to show you the tail end. There's a purpose behind this snippet. In the original video, someone took a screenshot. This is the screenshot, a still shot from the video. And they asked the question, why does this one have a camera? Why is this one recording everything? Just like this group does, they're probably gonna use it as a recruiting video, but that's neither here nor there. My question, honestly, honest question, not trying to be facetious, inquiring minds wanna know. Is that a chick? Honestly, is that a woman? Because if not, he sure is a pretty little boy. But that might explain why they're armed with a camera and not a gun, because we're emotional. And we might be on our periods, and we might accidentally shoot a perfectly innocent person right in the fucking face. So no. So if any woman is gonna sign up for this duty, we're sure as shit not giving her a weapon. But you gotta earn your Gestapo paycheck somehow, so yeah, we'll let you carry the camera. I'm just asking, that's my theory. It's hard to tell because they cover their faces, but wouldn't it have been fun at the scene to be like, Brenda, it's you. I'd recognize that feminine forehead and those dainty little hands anywhere. How you doing, girlfriend? Back to the reason why white women are the best army to stand up against thugs like this, because their entire purpose, and it's not just the purpose of these weaponized, ignorant, testosterone-driven animals. It's not just their intent. It's the intent of this entire administration, trying to have a pure, white, patriarchal society. Period. White, male, dominated. And by the way, you can't be old, you can't be gay, you can't be Jewish, you can't be infirmed, you can't be any of that. It's eugenics 101. If white men are gonna rule America forever and ever and ever, and they're gonna take out everybody else, what's the one thing they need to survive? White women. They need white women to birth their babies and raise their children and keep their homes and cook their meals and do their laundry and make their dental appointments and wipe their fat little asses. They're completely incapable of surviving on their own. So if white women, and I'm saying Renee Good was an absolute, that was an absolute shock, right? We're killing white women now? Like, that's a shock. And to justify it, they have to say that she was this evil, she's not a good white woman. She's a bad white woman, and it's okay to kill bad white women. The good ones are the ones they want to stick around. So don't let them pick good or bad. Go into the streets en masse. Stick together. The good, the bad, the rich, the poor, the liberals, the conservatives. Women just need to, for once in our fucking lives, white women need to all get together and go do something about this. They don't want us in the streets. That'll piss off Stephen Miller. Remember when they tried to put the National Guard into Washington, D.C., and only people out there were those old 90-year-old hippies? He hates the idea of the people being in the streets being the people he can't shoot. They want young black men. They'll take young black women. That's who they want to gun down in the streets. So don't let them. You folks just stay at home and let the middle-aged white women do what we fucking should have done all along.